Hi friends, welcome to Win Chess. To start with, I wish you all good fortune. In this video, we will see everything about captures. Before that, if you are a beginner or new to chess, please check our earlier videos right up there on chess basics. Okay, what is a capture? Why capture? And how to capture is what we are going to see now in order. First up, what is a capture? Chess is a two-player game where one tries to win over the other. With equal forces and symmetrical arrangements, one should move the pieces strategically and outplay the opponent to grab a win. By moving the pieces from their initial squares towards your counterpart, and there comes the critical part of the game, the capture. The capture is nothing but to take the opponent pieces out of the game by replacing your piece in that square in your turn. If you ask whether the captures are mandatory, the answer is not at all. So the capture is only a choice. Okay. Now we move on to the next question. Why we have to capture? The answer is simple and clear. By capturing, we reduce the opponent's force and thereby we can dominate the game and probably goes on to win in the end. Just a minute. Can we capture a king? No, we can't. We can only checkmate the opponent king that we will see in the upcoming videos. Okay, the final question. How to capture? Every piece has a right to capture the opponents and there is no hierarchy or anything like that. In short, all sorts of captures are possible. To say, a queen can capture a pawn can capture a rook can capture a knight, and it goes like that. One thing that should be remembered in a game is that a king should not be captured at any cost. Well, we will see the captures one by one. As usual, rook first. A rook, by preference, can capture any of the opponent pieces that blocks its movement along the file or rank it belongs. Let's pick this rook, and there stands an opponent knight in its path. So by preference, it can capture the knight by moving to that square and kicking the knight out of the game. I once again repeat that capture is not compulsory. It is only a choice. Here the rook has 13 choices or 13 places to move, including the capture. So this rook may move on to other squares as well without capturing the knight. Now similar is the case for bishop, queen and the king. Now here comes the tricky knight. A knight by preference can capture the opponent's piece on the square where it lands by an L shape. However, it may opt to move to other squares as well without capturing. Finally, we move on to the pawn. Pawn is the only piece that moves in one way and captures the other. To be precise, move along the file and capture along the diagonal. So far we have learned the captures individually. Now we have a go at a comparative study. How do these pieces capture this pawn? We will try it in order. Now this rook can capture this pawn in 2 turns or 2 moves. Let's check it. 1 and 2. Job done. Similar is the case for this bishop on dark square. It can do it in 2. Now this bishop, being on a light square, cannot capture this pawn on the dark square. Okay, next the queen takes down this pawn in a move. And the king can capture it in 4 moves by stepping from square to square. Now this knight can capture it in 2 moves as well. And finally, this pawn cannot capture this as they are far apart. To capture, the pawn has to be on the adjacent file. Okay, just before wrapping up, let's look at this position. Which piece does this rook should capture? Exactly, the queen, only because of its higher numerical value. That's it my friends. If you are impressed with this video, just hit the like, comment and share it with your friends. Finally, don't forget to subscribe for more videos.